Arachnids. Spooky. Arachnids are like regular bugs, except they're 33% more spooky and make me want to make baby noises until they're gone. I can guarantee that the level of fear a person experiences when seeing a bugger is directly proportionate to the distance that thing is from your face. If the spider is off in Europe studying abroad, I couldn't care less. Pop that 8-legged eyebrow on my noggin and I promise you he'll be taking a one-way trip to space. This brings me to a very spooky story about what happens when you go out into the dangerous world of your own front yard. Be me, scared of bugs and decision-making, minding my own business in class one day. I was doing the usual, bothering my friends with bad puns and smiling because of the lack of the things on my face. But that day was very different because though my puns were just as bad as usual, I did in fact have something on my face. An initial brush of the fingers seemed to ward off the sensation, but not for long, for I quickly realized it was moving. Now, I have had my fair share of roving face moles in the past, but this one was different. Upon looking in a mirror, I found that this was no benign blemish, but a bug. Now, my dad once said, "You're not a real man until you've let a bug crawl on your face and show your dominance," which, in theory, sounded pretty manly. But I realized rather quickly that this dot of doom was inching towards my eyeball. Now, I don't mean to sound anti-pirate here, but something in my gut told me I wouldn't look good with an eye patch. So naturally, I panicked like a dog and started clawing at my own face like a dog after being skunked. After almost making his Halloween mask out of my face, the little beast fell out onto my desk. I had clearly shown my dominance, and as such dramatically lowered my meaty thumb onto his carapace like an angry god. But after trying to pound him 3 times like a rabbit with high libido, I realized this was no ordinary bug. This was an invincibug, an alpha bug. The kind of bug that wears sunglasses and rides a motorcycle with high handlebars in your front yard and steals your girlfriend. But worst of all, I realized this was a tick. Right next to the scorpion mosquito on God's list of worst mistakes ever. The tick is a tiny arachnid that burrows into your skin and sucks your blood. Kind of like a vampire with a shovel, but less quirky. Refusing to die, I did the most noble thing I could to dispose of this brave warrior and released him back into the wild. Of course, by wild, I mean I flicked him across the room where he could be someone else's problem. The moral of this story is, never go outside. Other than stray cats and ice cream trucks, there's nothing good out there. If you've got any terrifying stories you want to share, please comment down below and subscribe to my channel to listen to all my crazy stories about bugs and stuff.